So this is going to be a pretty cool video for me and hopefully for you guys. As you can see, I am running macOS 10 Lion. The Lion has roared for my system, and so I'll go ahead and I'll just show you that this is indeed Lion. As you can see, 10.7. I'll go to more info. As you can see, as you guys do know, I do have a Hackintosh. This isn't really a Mac Pro, but I edited my SM BIOS and this is the one that would actually match my CPU, so I went with this one. So it says it's an early 2008 model, but really this is a Hackintosh. You can get more into that stuff if you try to do this. And I will say that I was up all night pretty much trying to get this figured out, but I do have pretty much everything working. As you can see, I have both my displays running. I have all my RAM recognized, and so really it's running great, you know. So I just figured I'd make a quick video showing you guys some of the features I like most. And so the first thing I'm going to start off with is just, you know, spaces. So as you can see, I'm using 4 fingers on my trackpad to swipe. Here's my mail, nice clean inbox. Here's I have TweetDeck set up, and that's all the spaces I have, of course, other than dashboard. So I'll show you guys mission control and how to make a new space. So I'll just go ahead and I'll open Safari. As you can see, they have nice little opening animations there. The windows kind of fly in, which is kind of nice. Not a huge deal, but it's kind of nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a 4-finger swipe up, and that gets me into mission control. From there I could drag this up and into a new space. And vice versa. If I close it, it comes back here. So what I'll do now is I'll just come back here, and as you can see, I have a little full screen up here. So I'm going to go ahead and full screen Safari. And so now if I launch mission control, you can see that I have Safari here now, and then mail, then desktop 2, which is really TweetDeck. So I'll go ahead and I'll go into Safari. It does work very cool. You can go ahead and do a double tap with 2 fingers. You can zoom in. You can also pinch to zoom. Works very much like an iPhone. Very nice. You can also, I was reading on Mac Rumors, they had a cool little feature that if you do 3 fingers and then you double tap on a word, it gets you like a dictionary. And that's very cool. I find that very useful. So I'll go back to the desktop here, and I guess I will show you guys Launchpad. So I'm going to do a 4-finger swipe, or a pinch, and as you can see, here we go. Here is Launchpad. And so I really don't use this that much, at least not right now. But as you can see, I do have, like, you know, Word and everything installed. And so if you want to launch something, it's as simple as a click. I'll go ahead and I'll launch Final Cut here. Hopefully I'll be getting Final Cut 10 soon. I really hope so, but Final Cut 7 does work. So I'll go ahead and I'll quit that. Go to Launchpad again, and I'll go ahead and I'll create a folder. So see, I don't know why, but TweetDeck isn't here. It's in my dock, and I tried to drag this up here, but it doesn't really work. So I'm not sure why that's not up there, but it's not. Hopefully that'll be fixed. But I'll go ahead and I'll just create, like, you know, an internet folder. So come here, drag that on top. That's called productivity. And I don't believe, oh yes, you can edit the name, so I'll just call it internet. And there you go. iChat and Safari. If you want to add more stuff to that, then you're free to do that. So that's Launchpad. Now I guess I'll just show you guys revisions really quick. So as you can see, I have a text document file here. So as you can see, as soon as I opened it, it came up with what I was last working on, which is very cool. And so now I'll type something, monkeys are awesome. And as you can see up here now, it says edited, so now I can come up here, browse all versions, and as you can see, I'm taking into versions. Now there's only 2 versions here, but I'll go back to this one. And so here we'll add something to this. We'll go to Google, we'll do a search for monkeys. It looks like he had a pretty bad day there. So we'll just go ahead and we'll drag it in. And like that. So now we'll go ahead and we'll close it. And as soon as I double click it again, it opens right back up just how I left it. Didn't even have to save because Lion saved it for me. So then we'll go ahead and we'll delete that one, and we'll go ahead and we'll save that again. So now, if let's say you know, I'm just going along, and I decided later that I wanted that picture there, so I can come over here, browse all versions, and we'll go back a little bit, and here's that picture. And so now we'll just drag that in there, and as you can see, I now have that picture. So the revisions does work very well. I have noticed that it doesn't really work yet with Word. I tried to do that with Word, and it I didn't even have the option. Like up here, nothing ever happens. So this doesn't work with Word yet. Hopefully they'll fix that, but I'm sure they will. So I guess that's pretty much it. I don't want this video to be too long, but it is possible to get Lion on a Hackintosh. It's not the easiest setup in the world. You do have to get a lot of kexts because honestly I just used a lot of them from Snow Leopard. I used Multi-Beast. I used a different DSDT for a newer version of my BIOS. So I mean, if you're kind of faint of heart and you're really kind of scared or not comfortable with tweaking your system or anything like installing kext and bootloaders and everything, then this really isn't for you. I would just wait for the actual release, and then hopefully by then there will be a guide to follow. But just kind of winging it on your own might be kind of difficult for you right now. So I guess that's pretty much it. And as you can see, it is kind of laggy sometimes. So if I were to open Photo Booth, it'd probably be very laggy. So it's not fully optimized yet, but it is just a beta. It's just a developer's preview. This isn't the final product. So all I could say is so far it looks great, and I really look forward to using it more. And so please don't ask me like specific instructions because every system is different. So I mean, if you really do have to do your research if you want this on your PC right now. So if you have a MacBook, then you could probably just get it and it'll work great. But for a PC, it is much more complicated. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, I'm at CPUKid on Twitter. Also check out itechcity.org and at itechcity. And before this video gets any longer, thanks for watching.